Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our news today includes the following content.
Xiao Zhan, Li Qin and Yangzi are in charge of remaking the minimalist Li Fei Dao. Zhao Zhuan's comments are intriguing.
In 1999, it was adapted from Gu Long's novel of the same name.
Yuan Heping and Cui Chang worked together to compose the music. Zhao Zhuan starred in the ancient costume fighting program. And Jian Li Fei Dao,
Wu Jing, Jia Jingwen, Xiao Chang, etc. The show won the hearts of countless people as soon as it was broadcast with its extremely high popularity and wonderful plot. Due to the popularity of the Xiao Li Fei Dao, Zhao Zhuan and others also became famous in the show. They even became hard models for nearly 20 years.
Zhao Zhuan also commented on this. He said in a rough voice that after 20 years, no one wanted to change him. It just happened that he didn't.
Anyway, in short, the minimalist Li Fei Dao is a model work.
There are always some people who need to try to start again. Beginning.
A few days ago, there was news that the show announced a rearrangement.
And some major work possibilities have emerged. Xiao Zhan plays the male lead Li Xuanhuan. Li Xuanhuan is the male lead of Xiao Li Fei Dao.
It can be said that it is the spirit of the whole show. If there is no reasonable competitor for this work,
all this will have no end.
Since Zhao Zhuan played the essence of Li Xuanhuan,
the program of that era has a successful choice.
After more than 20 years,
this model is finally going to be redone. The main thing to solve is the artist, Li Xuanhuan. According to the current news,
it seems that Xiao Zhan, who is great in all aspects,
acting and omnipresent, has been chosen.
Xiao Zhan won the 2019 variety show Chun Qing. After becoming popular, he became the top player in the domestic entertainment industry in just over a year.
In terms of popularity, he is the male lead of the show, and everything is fine.
In addition, Xiao Zhan's appearance can adapt to most cooperation styles. As for the work of Li Xuanhuan, I accept that he will also have a certain degree of determination.
Li Qin is Sun Xiaohong.
Although Sun Xiaohong is not the champion of this little Li flying dagger, her role is also rich.
Jia Jingwen's chopping fence is also divided into 3 parts.
Despite this, for Li Qin, there is no pressure to take on such a role.
Comprehensive consideration, as another artist era that entered the world in the 1990s, he is undoubtedly a pioneer.
Whether it is acting or work, he can handle it clearly. As for the portrayal and handling of work, it is reflected in Li Qin's 2 dramas, The Daughter of a Golden Flower and Princess Agents. With his acting skills, he should be able to play the role of Sun Xiaohong in Little Li Flying Dagger. Yangzi is the studio of Lin Shireen and the setting of the champion in Little Li Flying Dagger. Her painting style and temperament are by no means standard. It is not a styling standard.
There are also specific marks for the needs of the artist. Xiao Chang's performance was really great back then.
At present, Little Li Flying Dagger has begun to be remade.
Lin Shireen's work may have been solved by Yangzi. For this artist, everyone should know that. Taking all factors into consideration, he gave a speech as a child star and played the leading role in endless dramatizations. The vast majority of the work he has done is very famous. Whether it is 2018's Ashes of Love or this year's Agarwood, the endless costume works all show Yangzi's high achievements in cooperating with characters. This time, let him join the minimalist Li Fei Dao. It is an additional layer of protection. So far, the changes of this little Li Fei Dao have been initially reported, and the possibility of the main force has also been explored as needed. I accept. More accurate and clear news will appear soon. If you like you may want to continue to focus.
Linger Mao Zijuan has not been known for a long time since he gave a speech.
Being delayed by Ruby Lin blamed him. He replied to shut up. Don't slander my goddess. After understanding the situation and logical results, I learned that YXH posted a video
said that Ruby Lin had been holding her
until the exam.
There is no such person. After shaving his head and cooperating with Yangzi, he became a celebrity Mao Zijuan.
Mao Zijuan's dissatisfaction lies in the fact that Ruby Lin was blackened. Even more to prove. His goddess Ruby Lin. It makes sense. Without Ruby Lin,
there would be no actor Mao Zijuan. However, when Mao Zijuan replied after recovering YXH, she turned into Yangzi, who was dragged into the water.
She was blackened again.
She was recognized for her roles in the TV series such as Ashes of Love and Beloved.
Yangzi was imprisoned for the design of Miss Wang.
However, with the burial of Qing Zhan and the death of the male protagonist of Ashes of Love, Yangzi's setting of Mrs. Wang gradually collapsed and turned into ridicule.
With the help of the crowd, Yangzi actually responded in an interview. Everyone is working hard for the two roles of Dai Hong and Wang Fu. It's not because of me now.
In my opinion, it's unfair to make them famous.
It's to erase their efforts. I don't like to hear it. It's a pity YXH often ignoring Yangzi's explanation. The haters repeatedly insisted on Mrs. Wang's design.
This time, while YXH blamed himself for Mao Zijuan's progress over the years, it was no longer Ruby Lin who was the most powerful hater, but Yangzi's reputation. With the help of Mao Zijuan, this became a reply, which also made Yangzi's haters' lovers shudder.
But in fact, Yangzi was Mao Zijuan's benefactor, which was particularly appropriate to explain the words of their former colleagues. Mao Zijuan graduated from Zhejiang University of Finance and Economics. At first, she had no idea of breaking into the leisure industry, but because of her extraordinary appearance, she turned around and starred in her first TV series, My Wife, in 2010. Mao Zijuan and Ruby Lin met in a beautiful mind. Ruby Lin became Mao Zijuan's first benefactor after he entered the leisure industry. As Mao Zijuan said, without Ruby Lin, there would be no actors. After Mao Zijuan starred in Beauty, Mao Zijuan was attracted by Ruby Lin and signed a banner. Since then, Mao Zijuan has starred in many famous dramas such as Palace, Empress Dowager, etc. Although most of them are supporting roles, since they are all hit dramas, they are also familiar to the audience. After the reconciliation with Ruby Lin expired, Mao Zijuan became Huan Rui. He made friends with Rin Jialuan, Cheng Yi, Qin Junjie, Lu Shui, Yangzi, and others. He is also one of the 4 happy sons known to netizens. After becoming a member of Huan Rui, Mao Zijuan co-starred in many well-known dramas such as The Legend of Chusen, The Glory of Tang Dynasty, Legend of Dragon Pearl, and Legend of the White Snake. However, in the most studios, South, he helped attack Hunan Deputy, and the identity of the second male of Wanyan.
After Mao Zijuan left Huan Rui, the identity of the second male of Wanyan was inherited. Helping to use Lu Shui, Mao Zijuan relied on many netizens, and blocked the position of the demon hunter Qixu in the play, becoming another person known as the most beautiful Fahai. In the play, Mao Zijuan played the second male of Xiao, but his personality was very good. He formed a CP with Yu Shaoqing. With the help of Li Man's performance, he even gained a lot of lovers. Therefore, it is rare for Mao Zijuan to have such a masterpiece that goes out of the circle, but it was quietly buried, making his road to fame more difficult.
It is worth mentioning that Lu Shui played the demon emperor Zhanhuang in The Legend of the White Snake.
With the help of the audience's wide recognition, after this drama, Lu Shui also started his career as an emperor expert. After all, the source of Huan Rui is limited. Mao Zijuan is in the middle of the functions of the second male of Wanyan. Fate is even clearer. Finally, Mao Zijuan chose to leave Huan Rui after the reconciliation period expired. At least Qin Junjie also got the source of Huan Rui's male lead. And Mao Zijuan, as one of the 4 sons of Huan Rui. It is by no means praised by Huan Rui. It has been hovering between the male position and the 21 male position. It has been behind the plan for many years. After leaving Huan Rui, Mao Zijuan finally ushered in his own career. However, career advancement is still not smooth sailing. Far away from disappearing. Because of the beauty's mind. Mao Zedong and Yu Zhang also have a connection. After the beauty's mind, Yu Zhang thought of Mao Zijuan.
Invited him to play the legend of Lu Zhan. But between Ruby Lin and Yu Zhang, Mao Zijuan chose Ruby Lin.
After being disappointed with Huan Rui,
Mao Zijuan turned around, cooperated with Yu Zhang again. In The Legend of Paolan, Mao Zijuan played the male lead Ing Aaron.
The drama is a historical rogue drama produced with the help of Huan Yu. It is also a new tea made by Yu Zhang after the exposure of story of Yanqi Palace.
Unfortunately, Haolan biography failed.
After Haolan biography, Mao Zijuan and Yu Zhang collaborated again on the head of the family. Despite this, Mao Zijuan still played the leading male role, the role of Wei Lianggong. Unfortunately, due to the cat abuse incident and the influence of ordinary filters, the head of the family is no longer the most effective crush, but also crushes the spoken language.
In addition, everyone understands that the authentic male protagonist of the famous drama Shen Healing broadcast in 2021 is definitely Mao Zijuan. A picture of Mao Zijuan's makeup was found on the internet.
Mao Zijuan finally gave up this position and chose the TV series Next Door. Hate the King doesn't look like Zhang Luiyue. However, Hate the King doesn't look like Zhang Luiyue and Shen Healing were broadcast almost at the same time. One became silent and the other became a slogan drama. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.